Welcome back, truth seekers and power players. Today, we're diving deep into a provocative question that might just shatter your worldview. Why won't truth make you powerful? Buckle up, because we're about to explore the dark underbelly of leadership, where honesty isn't always the best policy. Throughout history, the most effective leaders have understood a secret that might make you squirm in your seat. When honesty fails, strategic lying can be the key to achieving your goals. Shocking, right? But before you close this video in disgust, hear me out. We're not talking about malicious deception here, but rather a nuanced approach to leadership that has shaped empires and toppled kingdoms. Enter Niccolo Machiavelli, the infamous Italian philosopher who dared to challenge conventional morality in his groundbreaking work, The Prince. In chapter 18, he drops a truth bomb that still echoes through the corridors of power today. Keeping your word is admirable, but fidelity is only useful when it serves your interests. When the winds of change blow, breaking promises might be necessary to keep your crown firmly on your head. Now, I know what you're thinking. But isn't honesty the foundation of trust? Well, Machiavelli has a cunning response to that. He champions the idea that a ruler should maintain the appearance of honesty, even if their actions tell a different story. It's not about being a pathological liar. It's about mastering the art of strategic deception. Picture this: you're a leader facing a crisis. Do you tell your people the harsh truth and risk panic? Or do you craft a narrative that keeps hope alive? It's a moral tightrope walk, and Machiavelli suggests that sometimes a well-placed lie can be more beneficial than a brutal truth. But how do you balance this delicate dance of deception and strength? Machiavelli offers a brilliant metaphor: be a fox to detect traps and a lion to frighten wolves. It's not enough to be cunning or strong. True power comes from blending both. Think about it. How many leaders have fallen because they were all roar and no finesse? Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Machiavelli argues that the power of appearance is everything. Even if a leader isn't virtuous, appearing virtuous achieves social legitimacy. It's a mind-bending concept. Your followers don't necessarily demand real integrity. They need the perception of it. How many times have we seen charismatic leaders sweep nations off their feet, only to later discover their feet of clay? But before you dismiss this as pure cynicism, consider this. Machiavelli isn't advocating for evil. He's proposing a form of situational ethics where morality adapts to circumstances. Act benevolent when possible, ruthless when required, always guided by the needs of the state. It's a pragmatic approach that has shaped world events for centuries. Let's break it down. Honesty versus lie. Lying can be essential when preserving power is at stake. Reputation. It's better to appear virtuous than to actually be virtuous. Tactics. Use cunning and force and balance like a fox and a lion. Ethics. Morality is flexible. It must serve practical needs. Leadership. Project reliability, even if it's a performance. Now, I can hear the outrage bubbling up. But isn't this just justifying deceit? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Machiavelli's ideas have been both revered and reviled for centuries. But before you judge, ask yourself, in a world of complex geopolitics and corporate power plays, can pure honesty always prevail? Think about the leaders you admire. Are they always 100% truthful, or do they sometimes bend the truth to achieve a greater good? It's an uncomfortable thought, isn't it? The idea that our heroes might sometimes play fast and loose with the truth for what they believe is right. But here's the kicker. Understanding when and how to deploy deception can be more effective than rigid honesty in leadership. It's not about being a compulsive liar. It's about knowing when a white lie can prevent a catastrophe, or when a carefully crafted narrative can inspire hope in dark times. So, where does this leave us? In a world where truth seems increasingly malleable, how do we navigate the murky waters of power and leadership? Is Machiavelli's approach still relevant in our age of transparency and instant communication? Or has the game changed entirely? These are questions that have puzzled philosophers, politicians, and power brokers for centuries, and now I'm turning them over to you. What do you think? Is there ever a justification for strategic deception in leadership? Or should we always demand absolute honesty no matter the consequences? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a real debate going. And if you found this exploration of power and truth as mind-bending as I did, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the complexities of leadership and human nature. Remember, in the game of power, knowledge is your greatest weapon. So keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the truth. Even if that truth is that sometimes the truth itself isn't enough. Until next time, stay cunning, stay strong, and may your reign be long and prosperous.